CA Performance Center tutorial, basic navigation and running reports as an operator. Upon completion of this course, you will be able to connect to the CA Performance Center server, log into CA Performance Center, change user settings, run a different dashboard report and set it to the default dashboard, change the group context and time frame for a report, investigate views in context pages, change device context within the context page, search tables within dashboard views, perform global searches, search within the inventory tab, print context page and dashboard reports, schedule a report to be emailed, and access help. Connect to CA Performance Center server. In order to run reports, you must first connect to the CA Performance Center web page by typing in either the IP address or the host name of the CA Performance Center server, port 8181. This will bring you to the CA Performance Center login page. Logging into CA Performance Center. Enter the username and password that the administrator has assigned to you. This will bring you to the main Performance Center console and display to you a default dashboard report. In this case, the defaulted report is Infrastructure Overview. Changing user settings. You may have the need to change user settings. If you click on your username in the upper right-hand corner, you will be prompted with the User Settings dialog. Here you can set your email address. You can set your time zone. You can set the default group context for your reports. This may already be set for you by the administrator. In some cases, you might not have any other options in the drop-down. Finally, you can change your password if necessary. The Confirm Password field will stay pink until it matches the new password you typed in above. Click Save to save your changes. Run a different dashboard report and set it to the default dashboard. Dashboards are report building pages within the CA Performance Center console. Each dashboard is a collection of views that present data from registered data sources on a single report. This Infrastructure Overview dashboard is made up of 5 views. Other dashboards can be found in menus under the Dashboard tab. If you select Server Device Health under the Infrastructure Health menu, you will see a different set of views presented that are all server-specific. You can make this dashboard your default dashboard by clicking the More menu in the upper right-hand corner and setting this dashboard as the home page for when you log in. To test this out, let us log out and log back in to see the new default dashboard is Server Device Health. Change the group context and time frame for a report. You can change the group context for a report from My Assigned Group, which is inclusive of all groups assigned to my user, to a more specific group such as San Francisco. That way you can look at a report that only includes devices from the San Francisco network. You can also change the time frame of the report to reflect whatever time frame you need. The report defaults to last hour, but there are a lot of predefined choices you can pick, from the last 4 hours to the last 7 days and beyond. You can also specify any time range that you want by setting the beginning date and time, as well as the ending date and time. Clicking the Set button will invoke the custom time frame. Investigate views in context pages. Let us change the time frame to the last 24 hours and look more closely at this dashboard. Within the dashboard view, you will see various views which represent discrete sets of metric data, usually in a graph or table format. In many cases, the items listed in the view are hyperlinks to context pages. If you click the DB Server 1 hyperlink, you will drill down to a server context page. A context page will show detailed information about that one selected item, in this case, DB Server 1. You can click the System Health tab to see more specific information about DB Server 1. Notice that the time frame of last 24 hours has stayed persistent as you drill down to these context pages. Changing devices context within a context page. If you are looking at a server context page and want to change to a different device, the Change button will automatically filter to show only other server devices. You can simply pick the other server that you want to see in context. Similarly, if you are looking at a router context page and you want to see a different router in context, click the Change button to filter on all routers and select the new router that you want to view. Searching tables within dashboard views. Tables in dashboard view typically only show the first 10 items. If the table contains more than 10 items, you can search the table to locate the device for which you want to see a value. Global searches. You can search for any item within the Performance Center inventory by using the global search. You can simply search for any item with the characters ROUTER, and you will see results showing permission groups with those characters, as well as 11 router devices. You can have two sets of characters in the search. For example, a search using 192 router will result in all routers that have 192 within their IP address. Similarly, if you search 172 router, it will return all routers that have 172 in the IP address. You can also use wildcards to make a more precise search. In this case, you are looking for all routers that begin the fourth octet with the number 3. The results are Boston Edge with 192.134.141.33 and London Edge with 172.17.94.34. Searching within the Inventory tab. If you need to quickly get to the context page of Core Router 1, you can simply go to the Inventory tab and search the table for Core. When you see the results, you can click on the hyperlink for Core Router 1 to get to its context page. Printing context page and dashboard reports. If you want to print a context page that you are viewing, simply click the Print link and the report will be created in PDF. Likewise, you can print any dashboard report that you're viewing by clicking on the same Print link. It too will be created into a PDF. Schedule a report to be emailed. You can schedule a report to be emailed by clicking the email link in the upper right corner of the screen. You define who will receive it and the message you want to include. You can then decide on the schedule. Either send it immediately, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Let us set this one up to be sent every Monday morning at 7:30 a.m. You can then check under My Settings to see all the reports that you have scheduled to be emailed. Accessing Help. You can access Help on the page you are viewing by clicking the Help hyperlink and selecting the option for Help for this page. It will bring you to the appropriate product page to help you with the current page. You can also access the CA Performance Center Operator's Guide or any performance management guide within the same help area. The Operator's Guide is available in PDF if you would like to print it.